Well, hello, friends. I am your host, Melissa Gradnigo Taylor. Thank you for stopping by the Cope, Hope, and Thrive channel. Yeah, I'm really excited about finishing the year strong. We're in December, the last month of 2021. As we approach the end of something, sometimes we tend to kind of wane a little bit and go, well, I didn't quite accomplish the things I wanted to in 2021. It's too late now. I'm just going to get started fresh in 2022. Well, I'm here to challenge you and say, no, you don't have to wane like that. You can actually finish the year strong. The calendar years typically, when it comes to an end, there's a whole lot of activity going on and it just rolls over us. There's Christmas, there's New Year's, and because of the holidays or anything else you may celebrate at this time of the year, there's always family, there's activity, there's food, there's gifts, there's decorating, there's cleaning up, there's a whole lot of things going on. Expectations. Oh my goodness, avoiding eyes of disapproval. You could even be dealing with the loss of a loved one, missing someone who's not here right now, or a situation that's not here, or a relationship. Wherever you are, that whatever that situation is, it brings stress. And stress, we know, impacts our body in a negative way. Now, if Christmas is your thing or this holiday season is your jam and you're excited to decorate and you know how to buy the perfect gift, celebrate you and don't shrink back just because you've got some bah humbugs all around. That's okay. You do you. And you encourage everybody else around you to pause, take a moment, and breathe in the positive. Breathe in the moment. There's nothing wrong with that. So do you if Christmas is your thing. But I want to think about, you may be staring at the end of the year going, oh, I didn't accomplish what I wanted. I didn't quite get that thing done. Well, you know what? It's not over. You still have time. You have 29 days to focus on something that's a little bit different. Something that you can actually accomplish. Something small, like maybe you want to get more sleep. Maybe instead of gaining weight, you want to lose some weight. But don't do like 20 pounds. Do 5 pounds. Maybe you want to reduce your screen time. Especially around the holidays, there's obvious Pinterest recipes and obvious things that you're seeing that kind of put you over the edge because your house is not decorated like that or whatever. Pause and go, you know what? I think I'm going to reduce my screen time. I think I want to really connect with the real reason for the season in your life. So you want to focus on maybe a YouVersion Bible app or something like that. I mean, a YouVersion devotional or two. Not like the 3-day ones, but like a 7-day one or a 10-day one. Think about something small that you can actually accomplish within the month of December. Break that down into weekly activities. Get you a calendar, make you a Google Doc or a Word doc. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. And then say, you know what, if it's sleeping, I need to go to bed 30 minutes early, a couple days a week. If it is, I want to lose some weight. I just want to lose 5 pounds between now and New Year's. You can cut back a little bit, do some intermittent fasting or something. Or maybe you want to move around a little bit more. Knowing that you've got a lot on your plate, you want to get some movement in. So you're going to take a 10-minute walk, a 15-minute walk, not a whole workout, not joining the gym. Something small that fits into your everyday life. Because what you're really doing is changing a habit. So you're going to replace a bad habit or one that's not as healthy for one that is healthy, for a positive habit, a good habit. And if you just slowly, some increments, you start to feel successful, and then your brain starts to change and you can develop that habit. So once you select those 1 or 2 things, 1 or 2, not a whole bunch, 1 or 2 things, get your calendar, or go ahead and write it out. Get your calendar and actually schedule it. Schedule the 10-minute walk on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the 10-minute walk right after I get home from work. Or I'm going to get up 15 minutes earlier and I'm just going to walk around my yard, walk through the house. It's those little things that we do that really start to make a big impact because you start to do it consistently and then you build your habit. The other thing I want to talk about is holiday self-care. We know there's a lot of stress involved with holidays, and especially if you are in a negative situation or you're in a place where you're missing a loved one or something like that, then holidays could be something you avoid. Well, I want to encourage you to, number one, if you are avoiding holidays because of missing a loved one, I want to encourage you to look around at the people who are still here, who you can impact, who love you, and you can love them back. Start a new tradition and make a new memory. Yeah, start a new tradition, something that can exist from now until. Make a new memory that you can add to, not replace, but add to your full bank of memories for around the holidays. So then once you build a new memory or a new tradition, then you're not going to feel as much anxiety leading into the holidays. It'll give you hope. A coping tool of building a new memory or starting a new tradition will give you hope that I can make it through and I'm going to be okay. And so as we talk about holiday self-care, I want to give you 2 suggestions of some things you can do. Well, I'll give you 3. The first one is dealing with expectations. We're expected to be in this right place at the right time, expecting for our houses to look good, the dinner to be right, the right gift, where there's expectations. And a lot of times the people around us, they may have them of us, but we are the ones who are in control of how we respond to expectations. So I want you to take a moment and go, what is really important to me in this holiday season? And what is important about how I communicate that? Or how do I want to communicate that? What do you want people to walk away with from their experience with you when you're home? You want them to, know something, believe something positive. So yeah, dealing with those expectations. All right. So after expectations, now I have the 2 things I want to talk to you about. The first one is I want you to, these could be 2 goals that you could focus on for the next, 30 to 29 days until the end of December. Is naps and laps. Yes, naps and laps. I'm gonna go ahead and take me some tea. Y'all like this beautiful cup? This mug was made by a friend of mine. She did a beautiful job, and I thought, I'm gonna be on the YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and get my fancy mug so I can be fancy and drink and sip on my tea. Oh, it's good. All right, so yes, naps and laps. Go ahead and schedule you some naps in. I don't nap. I'm not. Your body needs it, especially if you're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff. Your body's going to need some downtime. So go ahead and schedule a nap. That didn't have to be, a 5-hour nap. For me, I like 2-hour naps. I don't always sleep to 2 hours, but it gives me the window so I don't feel pressed, especially if I don't fall asleep right away. That 2-hour window gives me just enough time to get some good deep sleep. You might be a 30-minute person, and that's fine. Go ahead and rest yourself for 30 minutes, turn everything off, close your mind, relax. Go ahead and schedule you some 30-minute naps. You might do one of those, a quickie, one of those power naps, 10 minutes, where you just shut everything down and you can revive yourself. But the point is to allow your body to reset. Schedule you some naps on your calendar, in your schedule, where you've got your 2 goals you're going to focus on. Go ahead and schedule some naps. And then laps. Laps are just movement. Do some laps around your house. I'm going to do 5 laps around my house every 2 hours. Excuse me, if it's a Saturday. Maybe, maybe you can walk your neighborhood. Or laps could be walking up and down the stairs 2 times. The lap could be anything. You could be a swimmer. You might be in a place where you can swim and you can get into a heated pool. That's fine. Do you some laps, but schedule that in because we know that exercise helps us to release stress and helps to improve our circulation. So naps and laps. The second thing, you ready for it? Is soak and sip. Yep, soak and sip. Soak, of course, is taking a bath. Go ahead and get you some bubbles, some candles, some, worship music or some classical jazz, whatever your thing is. Go ahead and put you some music that's going to relax you and take you a soak in the tub. It does wonders for your body, and just relax. Just do it. And sip. Talking about sip, I'm going to sip on my tea. It could be your favorite beverage, a Dr. Pepper, Fuse. I like Fuse. Some juices, whatever was gonna, bring some quiet moment time. Chamomile tea. Take a sip, relax, and sit back and enjoy the cup. Some hot cocoa. Enjoy that moment of quiet. Enjoy the relaxation of that warm liquid, or it could be cold coffee. That's fine too. But the point is to schedule a moment where you can sip on something. Slowly take it in while you're resting, chilling, and relaxing. That could be something that could be on your goal, one of your two goals. So, holiday self-care is important. Manage your expectations or expect others' expectations of you. Get some naps and laps in, and go ahead and soak and sip. Because that's how, if we learn how to cope, we'll have hope, and then we'll be thriving. So then when the new year comes, we're not falling apart and having to rest for 2 weeks or return to work tired and worn out. We don't have to be tired and worn out when we return to work if you have some off time, or you're between your holidays. If you go ahead and schedule your intentional time to take care of yourself. So I hope that you join up, or you accept the Finishing Strong challenge for ending the year 2021 and heading into 2022. Hey, go ahead, and if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button to the Cope, Hope, and Thrive channel. Got more things coming. I'm looking at doing the one word project, maybe do a vision board opportunity. I got some fun things planned because I do have to finish strong, and I want to finish strong with you, with the Cope, Hope, and Thrive family. So again, this is your host, Melissa Gradingo-Taylor, signing off until next time. Thank you for joining me, and God bless.